So now now that we live, okay. So we'll do our introductions, we'll do our mornings, our weekends, and shit like that.
Right.
Do we want to touch on Diddy?
We definitely gonna touch on Diddy
Immediately.
Not immediately, but we definitely gonna. Like before we start this, Diddy, everyone is probably getting out of jail. You know what I'm saying?
That's y'all too, though. I gotta do my homework on Diddy.
I
mean, you can speak freely, just like that. You could just add your
add your 2 cents.
Add your 2 cents in where you feel like it need to be in.
Right.
I ain't did my homework on Diddy. I ain't trying to do my.
All right,
homework
let's
on
get
Diddy.
into this.
Okay.
Come
Okay.
on.
All right. So 3, 2, 1. All right.
All right, start that. What the fuck is you
No,
doing?
right? No, nigga, I clap.
You don't clap. You do a clap for?
I do that for a reason, so we know where to line the audio up. I mean, you just completely messed this up.
Yeah, you finna go home.
Right, on God.
Folks said,
So,
and it was soft.
right, on God. And then he hit the stand.
Fuck this mic up.
Right, on God. So, all right, 3, 2, 1. All right. It's your boy LY and Tree Brown, and we got Tree.
Start that over.
Yeah.
Start that over.
Yeah, on God.
God damn it.
Yeah. He gonna
Welcome,
have fun with
Culture
the
versus
bloopers.
Vultures. I'm LY.
Yeah.
I'm Tree.
And we got a special guest today.
Yeah.
Tree Brown
Yeah,
Jr.
that type shit.
Okay, cool. All right. Welcome to Cultures versus Vultures, the 4th episode, right? Okay. I know you guys have been loving the videos and loving the podcast. So, yeah, welcome to the 4th episode. Before we get started, let's just make sure that you subscribe to that button right there on YouTube. You follow us on the Facebook page. We got a ton of followers really fast, and I'm really loving what we're seeing. Again, don't worry. Things are going to get on in the Apple Podcasts and Spotify, just to let you know. But without further ado, just to let you know, my name is Lanier.
I'm Tree.
Tree Brown. And then we got a special guest today. Who is this?
Trion Brown Jr.
Yeah, Trion Brown Jr. We've been doing things from a young man's perspective today, right? We're going to be talking about like real life. What is it like, growing up at his age? Because how old are you? 14, right? I know from 14, I was born in 89.
Lanier, you had to add that. I'm going on 15.
You going on
15. Don't
15.
forget I'm going
Right.
on
Yeah,
15
I'm going on
in a couple
15.
months. That's happening.
14 going on 30.
Yeah, shit, you're right. I'm beat it.
I think he grown. Right. But basically what this episode is going to be about what it's like to grow up in his age, right? Because I was born in 89, right? So like, when I was 14 versus when he is 14 is two different being 14s, right? I feel like this whole culture of this generation growing up is completely different than what we used to. So we're going to talk about it. All right. But before we do that, we always do our little introductions and say how our weekends was. So let's go ahead and jump into that. So Tree, how was your weekend, brother?
My weekend was decent. I finally got to some me time with me and my fiance.
Okay,
and
nice.
we went to the Morgan Wallen concert. Everyone, what you about to say?
I mess with Morgan Wallen.
You need to jump on him. That's little bro. You need to stop playing with Morgan. Yeah,
Oh God, he got a little soul to him.
Yeah. I believe with Morgan Wallen, he's like, for me, he's bridging the gap for country for me. A lot of the women, it's gonna be probably Beyonce, and then they gonna dabble into other things in country, which
Right.
I don't know why, like, some people wouldn't be like, oh, some people might see and be like, oh, we want our country to ourselves or something like
Right.
that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I really been seeing a lot of that. But I feel like for like me, when I was younger, I never wanted to like listen to country and shit like that. But
Right.
I feel like Morgan has bridged the gap for country
and hip hop and like
and
making
not
it
even
into-
that. Now I'm dabbling in country.
Right.
Outside of Morgan.
Right.
Now I want to see what this is like. And I think it's an age thing. I think like
God,
with
yeah.
me being in an older age, I'm like, I can really fuck with this now. I can get behind this country shit. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Not outside of Morgan Wallen. But I
Right.
mean, Morgan Wallen is currently my favorite country artist.
Right,
You know,
okay.
him and like I would say Chris Stapleton. But
Is Jelly Roll considered country?
yeah, I would consider him country,
Okay.
but he's bridging the gap also.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly,
Him,
yeah.
Post Malone. It's a lot of people that's going to bridge that gap and make you dabble into country a little.
Okay.
But that's who's bridging the gap for me is Morgan Wallen.
I can dig that.
I was fanboying it out there. You know what I mean? It was an ordeal going to Madison and seeing him. We
Right.
booked Michelle is my person's. That's her name, Michelle.
All right.
My finally.
Episode 4. Right.
Michelle booked a room. We got in there. It was it was ratchet as hell. We got up in the room and was like,
ratchet.
Yeah, it was ratchet as hell. It was just bad. It smelled like cigarette. It was moldy. I was like,
Ew, moldy.
what's going on?
Ew.
And then she looked at it. We get in there. She looked at my whole attitude change. She looked at me like, well, I'm looking like, why you acting like you don't see what I see? We out of here, bro. It's a wrap.
Right.
So we go up the street, like, we go up the street, get a whole nother place. We was going to stay at the cousin's house, but I think she just wanted a long time with me. But so, like, it was just an ordeal before we went to the concert. But when we got to the concert, it was great. It was a great experience. I loved seeing him. We seen 2 other artists that were pretty good. It was just some good time by ourselves. Much needed time by ourselves. And I think that was all that was thrilling for my weekend. How was yours?
My weekend was, I was solo dolo, bro. I didn't have my daughter this weekend. So I went on a little solo mission. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
You don't have to disclose where I went, but I went there, right? I went there, met a lot of cool people, went by myself, and had a great time by myself, man. Like I told you, I always do things by myself when I can.
Can I cut you off for 1 second?
Yeah.
Y'all been eating me up in these comments about dating myself. Listen, I get it now. I get it. Right. I understand. I've been starting to try to do things on my own. I get it. I can't be so damn what is it? Not codependent, but codependent. Codependent on my fiance to just bring me just pure happiness on her own. I need to start making he didn't want to say it on camera because he didn't want to, but I told him this is what this platform is for.
Right.
He told me, listen, you need to find some happiness on your own, which I do be trying to, and this is what the podcast is for. But I have been noticing like, I'm depending on her to be like, I'm happy. She's my happiness, Right. And I need to venture off and be a grown ass man and find some happiness on my own.
Oh God,
and that's what I've been learning to do. And I've been taking your advice. Thank you. And thank y'all. I understand. In the comments, stop eating me up. I got it. I hear you.
Yeah, they eating your ass up, bro. They definitely eating you up. What's up, young man? What did you do this weekend?
Not too much, but I mean, yesterday I was downtown with the guys. I was downtown.
The guys. All right, I see you.
My friends. And we wasn't doing too much. A lot of people were going downtown. They be like, oh, what we want to do? We want to get a bunch of girls or something like that. Or,
a bunch of girls.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Do a bunch of stuff. But a lot of times, I just want to be outside downtown.
Okay.
If we don't got to do anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, we don't got to do anything, just trying to be outside.
Just the scenery.
Yeah.
That's what y'all did? Y'all got to see the scenery?
Just to breathe.
See the water?
Breathe, yeah.
I get it.
For real.
Just feeling that breeze off the ocean. I mean, not the ocean, the lake.
I wish we was by ocean.
Oh, God. Off the lake, feeling that, you know what I'm saying? Getting in that summertime vibe, I understand. Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, I went to the lake. We all went to the lake. It was still cold as hell.
Was it?
Yeah, I wonder if it's still like freezing. Because it's been hot. He ain't been in the water. I don't think he be going down there just kicking it with his guys.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So
I put my hand in it. It was cold.
It's something in there. I put my hand in there. I left immediately.
And before we jump crazy into like what we actually here for to talk to this young man about, Diddy's getting out of jail, I think. So I have to throw that out there.
Today is what, the 2nd? And the verdict is in. I believe I think he come. My thing is, so I don't think it's any right way to say a bunch of this shit that I'm probably gonna say. And it's gonna be a lot of women be like, But I also seen how women do R. Kelly right now. They want him free, which is weird to me. But hey, y'all got it.
Right.
I don't think Diddy. I think it's not illegal to be a freaky man.
But
Buddy ass freaky as hell, and he just freaky as hell.
My question.
Hold on.
All right, go ahead.
Hold on. Let me get in there. He freaky as hell. I think he should be getting. I think he should be locked up for knocking women out.
Oh yeah.
What he doing is he's just an abuser. Like he really can knock a bitch out. Like I think he need to be in jail or do some kind of jail time for just knocking women out and shit like that. I don't agree with that shit at all. But I think they mistake was putting Cassie on that stand. Cassie opened my eyes to a lot of shit in this into this case. When Cassie sued him before he got locked up, Cassie sued him in a closed lawsuit. We really didn't have the facts to it.
Right.
I don't believe, and he immediately paid her. So we already looked at him a certain way. Oh, he must have did something. He paid her immediately, like in 12 hours later.
I think it was like 80 million, wasn't it?
I don't know what it was, but he paid her immediately. He wasn't playing. I don't want this out here. And we was all like, okay, Cassidy, yeah, he bogus or whatever. And then we seen the video. I'm like, okay, he bogus as hell. He bodine. Mm-hmm. But then they put her on the stand, and things just wasn't adding up to me. You made this seem like
what a victim.
I don't want to say everything because I know that the women gonna be in the comments eating my ass up, but I don't care. It seemed like you was down for this. What I got from it was like,
that's what I got
maybe you didn't like it. You got on, he put you on, and you just started liking it, and then you just started doing it because you went from boyfriend to boyfriend and kept participating in the freak offs while you're with other men.
Yeah. There's
no excuse, bro. And then I hear, like, if you pull up other girlfriends he done had, they not frightened of P. Diddy. They like, oh yeah, I just didn't do that shit. You know what I mean? I don't care. You know what I mean? But with Cassie, it just almost seemed like she was like fucking with it after a certain point. Like, okay, I'm recruiting. I'm doing. I'm with this because she making it seem like a job. She with another boyfriend and she making it seem like she going to work now. Like freak off is I'm going to work.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't understand. Listen, for me, if I was her husband or her boyfriend, the white dude or whoever that is, her boyfriend or husband, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
I sat in the courtroom and good for him standing by his lady. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. But first of all, I have to take you back to my mama, my sisters, and my aunts.
And they just watched the whole court on TV.
And they just watched what you said up there and seen what you did up there and seen what you participated in. And what you in your text messages and what you helped participate in. I can't bring you around them anymore because then I know they faking around you.
Oh yeah.
Hey Cassie.
Yeah, hi, you wanna?
Hey.
Nah.
It ain't gonna be. I'm sorry, baby. I can't do this anymore. Also, and I need a test for this baby you just popped out because I don't know what's going on now. I don't know what the hell is you capable of. You just threw me. Putting Cassie on the stand, her getting on that stand, good for her. Brave. Is she brave and shit? She told her truths. She told a little too much of truth. And now I'm looking at you like, okay. All right.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel about it. It was, I mean, he's coming home. He coming, ain't no way about it. But my thing is like, and you know, we're gonna after I say this, we're just gonna leave it at that and get into what we need to get into. But my thing is like, you know, what's next, right? Okay, P. Diddy's out of jail now. Is if you're P. Diddy now, you just back on the scene. What are you doing?
Or do you calm your ass down?
Or do you even show your face for a couple years? Do you just not show your face for a couple years? Like, what do you do? What do you do? The whole world knows that you are a extremely freaky man.
Motherfucker, a freaky motherfucker.
Does he throw a party when he get out? Or does he just lay back?
He throws a party. Let's see who goes. Let's see. Damn, y'all really fucking with these freak. You gonna see the freaky men. I told you, we just freaky. It ain't illegal. I really think he gonna keep doing what he been doing. Like, listen, I just got off. You know what I mean? I didn't do nothing illegal. I'm finna have these parties. And now that y'all know it's out, it's out. If you're here at these parties, you know what's going on. If I was a freaky man, because you don't just turn that type of shit off. You got a craving. You know what I mean? There's certain shit you crave. Like me, I crave certain shit with my woman. Like you know what I mean? Sometimes I crave the.
You ain't gotta go deep into it.
You know, I crave her. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't just turn that craving off.
Yeah, and
you don't just crave. Oh, I can't have no more freak offs. That shit over with. I got the money for freak offs. Over with. I'm out. You know what time it is. You know what these are now. They're freak offs. Now I'm just gonna be advertising them like that. Don't come here if you don't want to be freak offed.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you fresh out of jail. You P. Diddy. What are you doing?
Freak off immediately.
Wow, that's insane.
You don't think This is what's insane. You don't think people will go to it if he be like, yeah. Because, bro, it's not illegal.
Oh my God! You get out of jail. Okay, so let me get this straight. All right, hey, Mr. Combs, pack it up. All right, you grab it, you walk down the stairs or whatever, and they was like, all right, you're free to go. You open the door. Limo driver, yes, send me to the nearest freak off.
No. We gonna have family and shit. We gonna have doula, but as scheduled. July 14th.
Freak off, everyone.
As last year, the last 20 years, you know what time it is. Baby oil will be there. I just got acquitted. And now that we out in the open, freak off, July 15th. Don't just so you know, have your pens ready. You will be signing this. I don't know why we signing this because everybody know what we doing here. So if you don't want to participate in this kind of party, just don't show up.
Crazy.
Okay? So now that it's out and about and I'm acquitted and everything, now if y'all ever try to take me back to court, that's going to be my lawyer's stand on things. He was just acquitted for these the freak-offs was a thing and stuff like that. Why'd you go again when he got out of jail?
Crazy.
Why'd you go to the freak-offs again? Well, I just wanted to be a star. He promised me. You bullshitting. You knew what? This is P. Diddy. You knew what was going on. Damn. It was baby oil when he met you. You knew what was going on. This is Mr. Freakoff. You went to the party. You knew what to expect.
Oh my God! If that man throws one right when he get out, I know.
It ain't gonna hurt up, bro. It's gonna be. I'm trying to tell you. That's what I would do if I was P. Diddy and had that urge. You don't just turn that urge off. That's why you got people that do shit to kids and shit in jail. You don't turn that urge off. That's why they should be in jail. I don't think you can fix that type of shit. If people do shit to like little kids, like little babies and shit like that, you don't turn that off. You're weird. Sit your weird ass over there forever. Right. You can't be home and be like, I'm fixed. How you fix that?
Yeah.
Nigga, you're weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
How you fix that? Don't ever come back out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you don't just turn the urges off. I really believe he gonna have another party. Them parties gonna as scheduled. And we just gonna be looking like either one, damn, I wish we could be there. Or two, like, damn, they really going to that motherfucker. Yes. Cause people just freaky. Especially in Hollywood. Them niggas weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
That money change them. It bring the freak out of them.
Yeah. They some freakabots.
Uh-huh.
Oh God. Well, since we got that out of our system, I'm sorry, guys. I just had to talk about it because I was just like, you know what? Like, damn, like he really getting out. So, I
think he should get some pro. They just charged him with the wrong shit. They hit him with RICO and shit. It's only him. Like, you can't bring him up on a RICO charge. Yeah. You got to have somebody behind him. You got to know your law. Like people that don't know their laws and shit. I'm just talking out my ass. Whatever.
Yeah. I guess we could leave the Diddy situation, but I just had to talk about it because I was just like, damn, like, yeah, he's getting out of jail. But yeah, flipping over to something else, you know what I'm saying? Young man, Mr. Trion Jr. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, show me your face. Now, everybody say he look exactly like me, right? Pull your hair back. This your twin. This all we hear 24/7.
Yeah,
Are you sick of that?
Yes, I'm sick of that.
I'm sick of that
Every
shit.
time I meet someone new or someone that's like, oh, I knew you such a little baby or something. Oh, you look just like him now.
I used to change your diapers.
Oh, God. Literally. Yeah, y'all do look alike.
I used to hold you all the time. I don't really know you still.
On top of that, I don't get no fuck.
Oh God, I don't care. I don't know you.
I don't even know you.
So with that being said, man, like how is life as a young man, 14-year-old? How is life treating you? How is school first and foremost? How you doing there? How was life?
So let's break it down like this because I am his father and I know how school has been.
Right.
So you had some troubles in this year at school.
Okay.
Right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. What was it? What was your biggest thing with school that you felt? What was the hardest thing about school? Why do you think you couldn't get onto the right track this year? The last year we just got out of.
Probably because certain teachers probably, I don't know, probably certain teachers didn't give me what I needed. I feel like
when you say
I'm
sorry, like when you say what you needed, is it like they're not spending like like one-on-one time with you? You feel like you just can't, talk to them and be like, hey, like I learned this way and I need to be taught this way? Did you feel like you couldn't just stay after class and be like, hey, I need help here? Or
I just feel like I needed more, like a little bit more space.
Space? When you define that, go deeper when you say space.
So like space, like, cause I had an IP, right?
You have who?
IEP.
What is that?
Like a case manager.
So like he got like on a like a special ed
okay.
type of teachers and stuff like that.
Okay,
Like
understand.
they come and get him and have one-on-one time with him and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah.
And like a lot of times there'll be just a teacher just standing there while I'm in class with a bunch of people in there, and it'll be just one special ed teacher just standing right there, just, yep, do this, do that, and I'm just like,
Is it embarrassing?
It's embarrassing,
Okay.
stressful, and it's just like, just stress. Just like, can everyone just move away for a second?
Right.
So with IEP,
And the help. Sorry, but the help is nice. But it to like a certain level, it's just like I just need my space sometimes.
So would it be better if that it was, instead of being in the class with you, it was like, okay, you have this class, right, with all your people, and then say like after lunch for the rest of the day, you was to just go to a separate class, period. You don't have any more classes. You would just to go to like an IEP class. This is my class. Now you're here with me. Now we're going to work all those classes you had before this class. We're going to work on now. You had your space in the morning. So like after lunch, it's my time. You know what I mean? Would that have been a little better instead of just being hovering over you in the class?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That
I wouldn't want nobody to hover over me either. Like, so
It's horrible.
Yeah, so I mean, are you able to speak your mind on that and be like, hey, like, listen, like, I appreciate the help, but can you just give me like 50 feet real quick? Like,
I did that, and I got a referral.
you got a referral for that?
Yes, just because I was speaking my mind.
And your delivery
I literally was like, I literally looked at the IEP and I said, can I have like my space for a little bit? She got mad, and I got like a referral or something, or a phone call. Maybe not a referral, but I think I got a phone call home. I definitely got a phone call home.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
So it might it might be his. So sometimes I've been telling all my kids for a long time. You never want to be the it kid,
Right.
that kid that you have accumulated so much trouble, or you've done so much shit in their eyes that you become the kid where it doesn't matter what you do. And I always tell them, like, you could have sneezed in school, you could have sneezed in class, get out. I just
Right.
sneezed. Yeah, you sneezing too much. Get out. You know what I mean? Because they sick of you and they don't want to give you a chance anymore. Your chances have been done. Now anything, I tripped in, coming in, get out.
right.
I'm 30 seconds late. I already closed the door on you. They doing disrespectful shit. Now they close the door on you. You're 30 seconds late. Yeah, get out. Just anything. You know what I mean?
Right.
So with, I really think, like, I know because he has a problem at home, and then we working through at home. His delivery and the way he's saying things, could be off-putting sometimes. Instead of just being like, respectfully, let me get my space or something like that, it could be like, damn, back up. You know what I mean? Because kids kind of, the teenagers, they kind of impulse.
Right.
You know what I mean? They ain't got the wherewithal to be like,
You're really invading my space right now,
yeah,
and I
chill
would just
out.
like 10 feet.
Hey, I hear what you're saying. I hear you. But let me get some space, because, and then the teachers may not know that's off-putting and embarrassing. You just standing over just me in a class of 35 people.
They don't know. They don't.
Why are
don't know
you
at
just
all.
standing here? Now everybody's looking at, look at Trion at. Look at Trion retarded at.
Right, on God.
On God.
And did you have to deal with that? Like when
all school year?
really like kids like try to make fun of you or some shit? Like,
No, it's not really that. It's just like it's just like no one really made fun of me. If it was someone making fun of me, I wouldn't really care. We just like laughed off. But then at the end of the day, it's still like just embarrassing. It's just like I got to deal with this like the whole school year.
right. Right. And so, with that being said, it's just like, so, digging deeper and like the lady got mad just because you asked her for her space. Do you feel like teachers are understanding, period, now? Like, do you feel like, teachers are like, because you don't know like the teachers like we grew up with. Like, I guess I'll say this first. Like, I feel like when me and Trion was in school, like, I feel like teachers actually cared, right? Like, I had teachers that like, who used to see that kids were like, didn't have like certain clothes and stuff at home that they would bring in things for kids. They knew that kids didn't eat, so they'd make sure that, they have a lunch for them and stuff like that. Do you feel like teachers care like that today?
No.
No?
No. And one thing I feel like they did was kind of just be like, oh, we love and care for you. We want you and stuff. I'm like, it's kind of your job to watch over us, and this is kind of your job. So once I leave, it's just like
on to the next one.
Yeah.
All right. So
But you do. I feel like
one.
Go ahead.
There was one person in school ever that I can feel like I can talk to, like a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
The dean.
Yeah.
I was gonna
shout her out real quick.
Shout her out.
Yeah.
Miss Ladine, I love you.
Miss Ladine,
I love you.
What school is she from?
K-Tech.
Okay, Tech. Okay.
She went to.
Well, she's Lakeview now.
Yeah, Lakeview.
Okay.
It was Lakeview. She was at Tremper. She was gonna go to Bradford. I think this year, but she didn't go to Bradford.
And what made her so special?
She's just. I can talk to her and she'll understand
About anything or just
anything.
Okay.
Literally anything.
So she was your
She'll
safe
stick up for. And that's not just for me. That's for a lot of the guys that we would get in trouble and stuff like that. Sometimes she'll stick up for all of us.
Okay.
She was the only person who did that. No one else really did that.
Right. Or understood it from your perspective.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think what some of us parents don't, and I was telling him like a while ago that we don't, and I would think I was telling you, we don't realize how much pressure our kids is under just simply going to school. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think we come from a hard nose. You know what I mean? Like Hard Knocks. Kind of when we was growing up, it was just like go to school, get your ass up, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then it goes back to our other podcast is that we dealing with traumas and shit like that because we just simply wasn't allowed to talk. We just had to get up and deal,
right?
You know, we don't realize our kids are on so much pressure trying to entertain school, going to school, just getting up, going to school. You getting up in the morning, you might get cussed out in the morning because you ain't do something. You might get cussed out in the morning. You got to go to school with that kind of energy. You know what I mean? And now your day ruined. Now you got to be under pressure of the shit at home, then at school, and then hopefully they don't call home. Then I'm getting cussed out again. You know what I mean? It's a lot of pressure of just being at school.
Right. So, I mean, let's dig deep into it, right? Because we have a person that's going through that right here. That's exactly why we got you on the show. So, I mean, and this is, we using this platform, so maybe someone else your age can watch this and see like, hey, like, you're not alone, right? And maybe we will be able to give information to parents to be like, hey, kind of lay off them a little bit. So I say all that to say, like, do you feel that pressure? Like, do you feel like, damn, I got to make my pops happy. I got to make my moms happy. I got to go to school. I got to get good grades. I want to play sports. I want to have friends. Like, talk to us about like how that pressure can feel and how you feel like us parents don't understand what you're going through because you feel like you can't explain that to us. Go ahead and talk about that. I'm curious.
Yeah, it's very pressuring. Just school,
right?
It's just a lot. It's just having to just stay out of trouble, do work, good grades, make a teacher happy, make a parent happy, someone happy. That's just trying to make someone happy.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Is not always easy.
So so let's break something down. Does your morning, like, so when you get up in the mornings and go to school, does your mornings so much affect your schooling? Say like, say you getting up and you having breakfast. It's a nice morning. I'm cooking breakfast. Your mom's cooking breakfast, or anybody's cooking breakfast. They send you off to school. You ain't really got yelled at today or anything like that. I noticed the last couple of times I have taken you to school, I had to get on your ass because your energy is kind of off, but sometimes you don't know you're doing it. Sometimes you'll just be in the car, just you know what I mean, or then you and your sister love getting on you, and y'all love going back and forth. So like sometimes I'll blow up on you in the car. Does that affect you going into school?
Yes.
Like right in the morning. Mm. How does that affect you? In what way? Or do you know can you articulate that to me?
It just puts me, let's say he like just blow up on me in the car, right?
Uh-huh.
And then like I was straight to school. it's just like, damn. It's just like I gotta try my best to make you happy. Get a good phone call or something like that to make you happy or something like that. And trying to get that is just hard for a person like being an it kid. Being an it kid and trying to get a good phone call home.
What's an it kid?
What I explained earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, just make sure.
Is like impossible.
So is that your?
It's not impossible.
So is your goal to be like? Because I feel like you're speaking on behalf of a lot of people. You know what I mean? On a lot of teenagers.
You really are.
Is your goal sometimes? How can I get them to call my parents to tell them I'm doing good?
Yeah, that's definitely a good like a goal. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the misunderstanding between, and I'll break it down, because if that's his goal, he's going into school for the wrong reasons. And I want him to know that. I don't want any phone calls. No phone calls is good for me. I just want you to go to school. And I can understand, like, I'm going to school. You want me to like school. Nigga, I don't like school. You know what I mean? Sometimes it ain't for you. You know what I mean? And sometimes you just surviving. I'm just surviving this motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'm living in this motherfucker. Yeah. I'm trying my best. You know what I mean? My thing is I just want you to go to school and find something that makes you happy there. It may not be nothing, and we're gonna try to work on it this year, but it might be something. This year he's been going to workouts for football. You know, he's trying some new shit. And maybe that'll be his thing. Okay, this is what I got looking forward to. You know what I mean? You need to find something that makes you happy instead of me. Because once you get happy, I'm good. You know what I mean? You are unhappy. And it shows to the teachers and in your energy, because I know you're doing it with me in the car. You doing it at home. I know you putting the teachers through it. You know what I mean? So if your energy is bad, you're going to bring a bad aura to the class. You're going to bring it, and then you become an it kid. And then that's when the phone cards start. So no phone call to me mean, okay, he might be decent. If I don't get no phone call from teachers, your kid has been absent or tardy to this class for, if I get none of that, I'm happy. If you come home with a smile on your face, yeah, we did good. You were just engaged. Like, yeah, this happened at school. You know what I mean? I was okay to be there. I survived it. Well, I got some new friends, instead of just coming home like, yeah, it's all.
Let me dig deeper into that. You know what I'm saying? Because, at one point, things have to be done for yourself, right? It's okay to want to make your parents happy and proud, right? I feel like that's every kid's aspirations. But are you doing it for yourself as well? Or are you just doing it to be like, mom and dad is proud of me? Because I'll tell you this, young man, right? Like, it's okay to, like I said, it's okay to
call that nigga Junior. Stop calling him young man. Old ass nigga. Nigga old as hell. Hey, young man. This nigga 80? Come on.
Oh, God. But, at what point do you start grinding for yourself and saying, hey, like, yes, I want to do this for my parents, but I really want to do this for me and my future as well, right? Because after so much of a while, bro, like, your futures is what's going to matter. We can only guide you. Your dad can only guide you. Me as uncle, I can only guide you so far to be like, all right, this is what you need to do. But are you doing it for yourself to better yourself? Because at the end of the day, that's how you have to do it for. So do you ever feel like I'm doing this for me? Or are you doing it because you have to?
To be honest, lately I have been doing stuff for myself.
That's good.
Like,
that's good.
There's
that's
three big things.
Yep. And I've been seeing that. I've been seeing that. Yeah.
Dope.
Go ahead.
One is the Bradford workouts.
Okay. What has that been doing for you?
Just being active.
Being active.
Just being active.
What has it done to your mental?
Make
are you
my
feeling
mental better. I can do this.
You happier?
Happier.
Okay.
Learning how to drive. I'm doing pretty good at driving.
Nice. Congratulations. Nice.
And about to work at Clover's.
Oh, you got a job?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. You got a job. That's beautiful, bro. Yeah. That's beautiful. And I want to touch on that too, because one thing I'm going to teach my daughter when she gets older is like, it's cool to hang out. It's cool to hang with your friends and everything. But sometimes you need to be unaccessible at this age. And when I say that is, sometimes you got to be like, hey, friends, yeah, like, I would love to kick it, but I got to go to work today. right? Because now you're occupying your time and then you're growing skills that other people around you may not be growing right now. And they might be a little bit further behind because, like, you're 14 right now. You already got a job. You're at Clover's. You're happy about that. You're building your resume, right? You're not just standing in the house, playing Fortnite or playing, I don't even know kids play Fortnite anymore, but just playing video games and all that shit. Like you building a resume. You're doing things, right? So, one thing that I will say is like you need to be not always accessible to your friends and let them grow yourself, and then you learn to not have to be around them and grow yourself as well. So that's beautiful that you're getting a job. I didn't know that, right? Yeah. Like, congratulations, right?
And
like,
as of like the last month, I've been seeing him. My other son, he has he's been on him about getting, because I suggested it. I told I was like, you gotta get him out of here, because if you suggest it, I feel like they look up to to be like the cool brother type shit,
right? And
they see me as just his dad. And he's just talking shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
I knew if got behind him, he would be like, okay, if fucking with me, I'll do it.
Right.
So I want to tell you that the last month I've been just like beyond proud of you.
That's
you know
beautiful.
what I mean? And that's why like I try my best to be like, okay, let me give him what he want, like driving. Like you, even on the motorcycle, I've been trying to teach him the motorcycle. He like me. You know what I mean? If he don't know how to do it, once you get him to doing it, once he got it up there, he good. You know what I mean?
Right.
He good at it. But I am beyond proud of him this month. Now that school over, like me and his mom probably the same way. Like we could take a deep breath, like, we are so glad that shit is over with.
Right.
So let's look into the future. Like hopefully, and he off to a good start to the summer.
Okay.
Hopefully he can go into school with this same energy and mentality, because I don't think we can deal with another year of that. We had all three of us had a rough last year. It was bad. Like it was pretty bad. But he's been starting his summer off really good, and like I said, I'm proud of him.
Yeah, man, you working. That's huge, man. Like, at 14, yeah, bro. Like, hard work builds character. My dad always said that. Like, and you're gonna see and feel like what it feels to like really earn a living. You're gonna get a taste of what mom and dad and stepmom is going through to make sure that there's clothes on your back and and a roof over your head. Like, you're gonna see like, okay, like, damn, I worked, you know what I'm saying, 5 hours for a gallon of milk type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're really gonna get the gist of that. Just let me give you a little bit of advice though, right? Since you're gonna be start making money and bringing money in, bro.
Shit, we done already told him.
Right.
Tell him what you got to do when you start getting paid.
You need to pay yourself.
No, I'm talking to him.
Oh.
Junior, tell him what you got to do when you start getting paid.
My savings?
Yeah.
50% of my paycheck in my savings.
Perfect.
I looked at my mom, I said, can you do 40?
And first of all, his mom got to him before me. I was already on that.
Right.
She
That's
got
the
to
first
him.
thing she
he
said.
said, damn.
Oh, God. I'm like, bro, oh my God. I'm like, can you do 30, 40, 40? I'll be 45? See, no.
Right.
50, or you don't, or you cannot work.
Oh God.
She got on his ass. So what you was about to say, Ari, was we already didn't. We want them better than us. You know what I mean? So ain't nobody taught us about credit, no financial shit. We already on game with this shit.
Yeah.
And were you done with the?
Yeah. I was just gonna say like the same thing. Just stash some bread, start young, understand, start
the value of a dollar.
The value of a dollar. What I want you to do in the next time I see you, I want you to look up what financial literacy is, and I want you to practice it and tell me what your definition is, right? Because I feel like the youth needs to know this. Like, y'all, we've been in school, like, they didn't teach us this shit. They didn't teach us this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, especially you being my nephew, like, I want to make sure that you understand, like, once you start working, put some of that bread away. You know what I'm saying? And watch how it grows. Like, if you start stacking right now, boy.
Yep.
Sky's the limit, bro. Sky's the limit. But what were you about to say?
So I was about to get into another topic.
Right.
While we got his teenage ass here.
Right.
Is there anything you go through that you can speak on, people y'all your age? Is there anything y'all go through that we just simply don't understand, that y'all know we don't understand? You may not understand that we don't understand, like they just don't understand.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to ask. Is there anything y'all go through that we just simply don't understand that we should?
I feel like one thing that a couple people, or maybe even a lot of people go through my age, is that we don't know how to explain things. Mm-hmm. Like I don't know how to
articulate
or
things.
tell me. Yeah. Sometimes they would tell me like, why do you do this in school? Why do you keep doing bad stuff? And so I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And you simply just can't break it down.
Yeah.
Because there's a reason. You're saying there is a reason. Just like you said, my IEP teacher won't back the hell up. You know what I mean? That might be part of the reason, but you at the moment can't articulate that to me. Mm. You know, so go on. I don't know if you was finished or not.
There can either be a reason or not be a reason. But the not being reason is just like, I can't explain this at all.
So you feel like you like sometimes you'll just be completely left field, like, damn, I don't know why I feel this way, but I'm acting this way. And you feel like you can't articulate why you feel that way? Yeah. Okay. And I feel like that's normal for adults too. Because sometimes I'm like, why am I in the mood? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I get that. But what about the moods that you do know why you're in that mood and you feel like you can't explain it to your dad? Do you feel like you can't explain it, or you talking for other teenagers too? Do y'all feel like y'all can't explain it because of what you feel like the repercussions would be?
Or is it just us?
Or is it just us?
Or you afraid to be like, or is it us and you just don't want to be like you? Remember earlier when you cussed me out in the car? Is it that, or he said, are you afraid of the repercussions behind it? You know what I mean? Because I feel like you're to the age where like you ain't getting your ass whooped. You know what I mean? Unless you really did some real fucked up ass shit. Right. You ain't really getting your ass whooped. And I feel like me and you to the age that me and you really be having decent conversations. So it may be in the past. It might be something now that you know now, like, oh, I know I can speak to him now. So what is it that you feel like you can't explain all the time? Or is that too much to impact right now?
That's a lot. But I feel like one thing I can't explain is like feelings.
Feelings. Like you don't know yourself. Not to even explain to me or your mom is you might not know. Are you saying you don't know yourself?
I'm getting me personally. I'm getting to know myself a little bit better. But
no, like why you're feeling this way. Like, okay, you could be crying one day and be like, I don't know what the fuck going on.
Yeah. So let me ask you this
honestly
question.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this question. That lady that you spoke about, that you said that you shot out that you loved her, right? Yes. Do you feel like you can explain your feelings to her?
Yes.
Okay. So what is it about her that you can explain your feelings that you feel like you can explain your feelings to your father? What does she do differently that you wish that your father did that you can have that conversation?
Yeah.
No, that's real. That's
real.
real.
Yeah,
that's real.
I feel like one thing she does is like she doesn't get loud. That's one thing. That's one thing I feel like.
Okay.
She doesn't get loud, and she's definitely very reasonable.
Okay.
That's one too.
So with like somebody like me, because I know I talk loud, and this is like everyone tells me this. You just get loud, you're loud, and I feel like I don't know, and I think I bring this up to you before. I don't realize how loud I get because I just did it earlier. You know, we had a conversation. Right. I'm just so passionate. I'm just like that, not realizing I'm doing it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I want him to know that. I want you to know. I'm talking to you that I never mean any harm by how I talk. That's literally how I talk. You know what I mean? And you may know that, but you may know that and you may still be like, but he's yelling. You know what I mean? So it's not for you to understand. You know what I mean? It's for me to fix, to calm my ass down. You know what I mean? And I'm just not in that point maybe in my life where, damn, I need to stop, breathe. I'm talking loud. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
I don't know how to do that yet. I'm trying to get there. Because it's not like I'm yelling at you. I'm just literally like, da, da. And we just seen it earlier, you know what I mean? And I don't mean, I love all of y'all, you know what I mean? I'm just talking like, damn, da, 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 da. And I know you're just sitting back like, fuck is he? He's so goddamn loud.
Right.
And I don't know it until we sitting here talking about it, and then I'll think about it like, damn, 40 minutes ago I was loud as hell.
Right.
I was loud, wasn't I? You know what I mean?
Right,
I don't realize it, but it's
So,
but to say on your behalf from you, am I not reasonable?
No, you are reasonable.
Okay, because you said Miss Ladine was reasonable, and I was like,
that wasn't saying you're not.
Okay. I was about to say, damn, am I not reasonable? Shit.
right. No. And so, okay. So and this again, you're speaking for a lot of kids out there, right? Because a lot of kids are probably going to watch this because you're going to tell them, hey, I'm on a podcast, right? So, do you feel like, I'm sure that you have conversations with your friends about their parents when they got into certain things and things like that. Is that normally the case that like you guys as parents don't understand and you don't know how to explain it to them because A, you don't want to get in trouble, or B, you don't want to hurt their feelings? But it's okay. I feel like it's okay to explain to your parents like what you need in order to survive, right? In order to be able to explain myself. This is what I need from you, mom or dad. Like, do you feel like you can do that? Because you can. You understand what I'm saying? And maybe you could tell your friends that it was just like, hey, like I'm a young adult now. Like this is how I need to be talked to, so I can explain to you exactly how I'm feeling. And I don't think that any parent will disagree with you saying that to them. I don't think any parent.
That's not true.
Well, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Definitely not true.
I think me as a parent, I know your dad well enough that him as a parent, I feel like he will receive that and be like, okay, yeah, like that's the real shit you said.
So I definitely will receive it the right way, and then
right.
I understand you are grown, you know what I mean,
right.
And I'll just touch on the situation real quick. One of my kids is you need to be talked to a certain way. I understand that,
right.
But if we continuously falling out, or you continuously showing me certain traits that I don't like, that I haven't had a part of, I ain't raised you like that, or you turning the corner, or you doing things that I dislike, or like you constantly disagreeing with me but you still my kid, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to own you or trying to tell you what to do like a kid or anything, but at the end of the day, at some point where if I'm saying something, there is a point, the time to be like, okay, this is your father talking. I don't need a rebuttal. You know what I mean?
Right.
Today, it's time to listen. And if you can't get that, you know what I mean? Then
right.
It's going to be a falling out process. But I do understand hey, I'm grown now. Talk to me a certain way. Because I used to have the same problems with my uncles. Me and my uncle, Cecil, we in a great space now. Like, he used to have a problem being like, I'm grown. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I always looked up to Cecil. He was just always like, we grew up together. Like, he only 10 years older than me. So I always like was scared of him and shit like that. And then like, he always looked up to him like a daddy figure, like a big brother. Because I grew up with him.
Right.
And he had a hard time in not sonning me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not little brother and like, nigga, I do that. And then he came to the like, oh, this nigga grown. You know what I mean?
Right.
And once he got that in his head, every time I see him, it's nothing but love. Like, you know what I mean? I love the man to death now because he understands how I need to be spoke to. And he leads with respect and he gets it from me because I'm going to leave with respect regardless. But when it do come to the kids, sometimes the passionate talking and shit like that do get out of hand with me because I do allow them to talk. And when I was growing up, I wasn't allowed to talk. Shut your ass up. You know what I mean?
God.
And I try to make a difference in that with the kids, but sometimes I do want to be like, now it's time to shut the fuck up. Yeah. Because sometimes they don't understand what they saying is dumb as hell. That shit don't make no sense. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
And sometimes you just gotta be like, it's me talking now.
Right.
That open door is closed. It's that time now. Shut your ass up.
And listen. Yeah.
And listen.
And I get that.
They take that the wrong way. Well, I gotta shut up and listen. We didn't lost the why you should be listening. Now I'm grown and he told me to shut up. And we have to get past that. Listen, I understand because me and my granny don't get along. She'll call me a bitch to this. Shut up, bitch. You know what I mean? We got to get out of it. I get that. But sometimes if I'm not calling you out your name, I'm not doing all that. It's just me being loud. Just understand I'm your daddy. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to sun you. If I'm that passionate, you should be like, okay, something's going on. Let me keep my ears open. What is he really getting to? Because if I'm wrong, tell me down the line. Yeah, I'm gonna call you out. Your ass was wrong about that shit. You know what I mean? But sometimes it's just let me have this dad shit. You know what I mean? That's the problem I'm having right now.
Right, I get that, and I feel like you know how I would be when my daughter gets older. But I can speak to like my nieces and nephews is, yes, I'm a very passionate person, but I feel like I'm also a person that sees both sides of the spectrum, right? So I guess I will be aware. Let's say if he was my son, I would be aware. It's just like, all right, this is what he said that he needed on this podcast, so let me try to give it to him and see how those things work out. You know what I'm saying? When it's given and received the same way that he said that he needs it, right? So, I mean, I guess that's something that y'all could like practice on, right? You know what I'm saying? And that's things I'm going to practice on too, right? Because like I get passionate, you know what I mean? I talk loud and, you know, people mistake what I'm saying, you know, yelling and shit like that. So I get that. But yeah, let's let them speak though. Like, so, you know, what are some things that you hear that like your friends say, like they like, damn, I wish like my mom would just get this. I wish like my dad would just get this, but they just don't. They just don't never see it my way. You know what I'm saying?
It's happening a lot.
It happens a lot.
I've gotten a lot of stories from a lot of people.
What do you think about that?
It's just like
Can you relate to them?
a little bit, because you know how mom gets like mom. I feel like you have a bit like better patience with me than mom.
Okay.
So I can't really like mom. She'll either just like, how do I say this?
I think you said it. The patience. It's patience.
Yeah.
Patience. Yeah. She just sometimes she likes a little bit of more patience. I just got more patience with you. But no, finish. Before you start, finish. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's just like
You talking about your friends and shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll how do I say this? I can talk to you about something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can just listen to me. If I talk to my mom about something, it's just like, okay, boom. Say if I'm out like downtown with something, right? And I'll be like, oh, we was having a good time and all that stuff like that. He was like, oh, shoot, y'all was lit. That was cool. And I talked to mom about it. I was like, oh, yeah, I was downtown with my friends. She'll be like, I hope y'all weren't smoking or cussing around kids or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Jumping out the window immediately.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like, damn, like, why can't I just say I'm having fun and you not just assuming that these things are going on? I feel that because, I mean, and obviously I know your mom and I know she's a wonderful lady, right? And she
means well.
She means absolutely well. And I feel like that's just a mom thing, right? Because, you know, they're just like, yeah, well, she was a teenager too. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And she was hanging around us.
She always told me that.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So she, you know, you just be like, damn, like, can't you just trust me?
Yeah.
You're like, why does it have to be that every time? Yeah. That's how you
Do
feel?
you feel like you can just say that to mom? Hey, what you ain't that was uncalled. But and this is what we've talked about in the kitchen. People don't hear what I just that. People don't hear that. You know what they hear is, and we talked about this. They hear, hey, mom, that was uncalled for. What was uncalled for? You said when I said I was downtown, you just jumped out the window and said, hey, was y'all smoking? That was uncalled for. I actually had a good, decent day. But if I experiment with smoking or anything like that, I'm going to tell you I did it. And if you want me to continue to talking to you and open up like this, because he's told me, yeah, I tried it. You know what I mean? He can do that with I don't judge him because I used to be I understand. I can't be with him 24/7. Put that down.
Right.
I can't. So I know they're going to get into shit. I can only lead them in the right. Okay, he told me that. This is why you shouldn't be doing that. I don't do that. And that shit that's going to make this is health wise. You know what I mean? Certain shit. So you have to practice on just being just like if you need patience out of her. You need to start being patient with her because you understand that she is just jumping out the window. So you just got to be like, hey, that was uncalled for. But you got to have to learn to speak because people do not hear. Every time I just, oh God, no one hears that.
Right.
No one hears that. They're just gonna be like, get the fuck away from me. You You know what I mean? That you have to really sit down. Hey, that was uncalled for, Mom. Hey, I actually had a good time down there and no one was smoking. But if they was smoking, that's none of my business. But I did try a cart like a month ago. It was terrible. I hated it. Shit like that. That's how you do it. And it's simple. We respect that. Me and Mom respect that. I can't speak for Mom. I respect that. But I assume she would respect you being just saying it like that. You know what I mean? Because we hear words and how
we've had talks.
Yeah, that's how we address shit. Right. But also I can understand Mom in being in a position having that patience, because if you keep doing the same shit, now I'm done hearing you. And you have to understand that. You're like, yeah, I tried a cart for the 30th time. You didn't try a cart for the 30th time. You're a smoker. You're a smoker. You're a smoker. Oh God. You're smoking. Right. I tried it. No, you didn't. Right. I tried crack for one day. You tried crack. Now you getting fucked up. You know what I mean? Right. Now it's certain shit you just getting fucked up. And you just gonna understand. God. Dad fucked me up because I tried crack.
God.
I got this scar from.
Ain't gonna be no scar. You ain't gonna be able to go to school for a while.
Oh God. You smoke some crack, boy. I'm gonna have to whoop you up too.
The family of the Phillies whooped his ass.
Because I'm gonna smack you too. On God.
Look, so speaking of Mom, you know, I wanted to ask you. I don't know if I ever asked you. How did you feel? How do you have any memories of me being in the house with Mom?
Like when we was little?
When we were together. Me and Mom were together. Do you remember that period?
Of you and Mom?
Me and Mom together, you in the house, all of us in the house.
Not too many.
Not too many. And I don't feel like you was that young to not have memories. You know what I mean? Because I remember you riding bikes and all kind of shit. I remember you were old enough to remember.
Yeah, you was teaching me how to ride a bike.
Yeah, I remember.
Mount Pleasant,
Yeah. Do you remember me being in the household?
Not a lot.
Because I was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Which we've had conversations, and you know, I've expressed my apologies to him. I've told him how I wasn't shit. You know, my kids know my whole story. You know what I mean? So I ain't telling them shit new. I just wanted to ask that: did he have memories like Ange would have? Because remember, I told you in the last podcast, Ange came to me and was like, "You was never home," and she cried to me and shit like that.
Right.
Do you have the same memories of me just coming and going?
He might have been too young.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of times where you was just like be there and just like you're gone now. Like,
did that affect you in any kind of way? That my presence not being there, not being in the household 24/7 with you, like I should have been, were you old enough to feel your mom's energy, me and your mom's energy, and how we were?
Yeah, it was really just Mom, like just Mom, like just in that mood and like her feelings just being hurt all the time. That was probably the biggest thing. Not you just. I mean, it still kind of like affecting me, you being gone a lot, but it was the big thing was really Mom.
Just that she was fucked up. That was and that affected you.
And the arguments.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that.
Can you articulate how that affected you? Or you don't know how to explain that?
I don't know how to explain that.
Okay.
But
it affected.
But did it make you feel some way?
Yeah.
Did it affect school? Did it affect how you dealt with people? Did it affect how you would treat a little girl?
Or you do not know about that right now?
I don't know that. I don't know that.
Or do you not want to talk about it? And it's okay if you don't want to talk about it.
It's okay if you don't want to talk about it.
If it's not a subject, because I got a whole different subject.
Yeah, I got but I did want to ask him something else because onto the same subject, because I never really asked him and just to get him, because I don't see him as being the last time he'll ever be on, just to get him used to it, and this is a platform for us to learn and to get people your age for my age to understand how y'all feel about shit and how it affects y'all. You know what I mean? And I don't mind throwing my dirt out there and being a bad guy to make us understand how y'all feel and how it affects y'all. You know what I mean? Do you remember did it? Okay, I'll put it like this. Do you see any growth out of your father?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Definitely.
In what way?
Just like maturity.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay. So
That's fair.
when
I mean, there's still a lot of maturity that got there's still a lot missing, but you're definitely gotten a lot better.
okay, so when it comes to mom, do you we always talk about how y'all spoiled and shit. Do you know how spoiled y'all is when it come to y'all mama?
I don't think Susie does, but I do.
Oh, you do though?
I
you
do.
acknowledge it?
Yeah, I know. Angela swears she, I don't know, but I know.
You know how spoiled y'all know how good y'all you
She swears she be like, you guys don't know how spoiled. I know Angela.
Yeah.
Bro.
Right.
It's that little kid stuff. She thinks
Yeah.
I'm a little kid. She thinks I don't know anything.
So
I know.
So with you being on camera, do you how because me, I'm just coming into myself. I'm really working hard getting out the mud, and I'm to the place where I really want to be almost career wise. I'm almost there. But do you know how much
The man.
He calls it the man.
Hey, do you know how much your mom has went through to put y'all in the position y'all at?
I've seen it.
I witnessed it.
I've witnessed it.
Have you ever said thank you to your mom or acknowledged how much your mom has done?
Have you just went up to her and been like, you know what?
I appreciate you. You've
appreciate
done
you.
a lot. I've sacrificing. You got it out the mud. You've done a lot.
I did it once, I think.
She dealt with a lot with us, me. You know, she did a lot. We did a lot of shit. She had a lot of shit to deal with, and she came and she got it out the mud. And I just want to acknowledge that. I want to just ask you if you knew that.
I know that.
Okay.
Okay. That's fair.
Just so we on the same page, because I never want, when it comes to the moms, you know, I mean, the mothers do a lot of sacrificing, you know what I mean?
Of course.
They do a lot of sacrificing for the kids, and I don't think the kids know that enough. They don't know that enough, because with us, we just living and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
As men, we just going on with life, but they don't understand how much these women are sacrificing for their kids, on the behalf of their kids, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
And I think my kids are very, very spoiled. And I'm getting up there where, like, okay, we just have spoiled kids. You know what I mean?
Right. And honestly, a part of it is a flex, right? Because it's just like, okay, like I'm in a position now that, you know, I can spoil my kid. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, y'all in position, you know, your mom's been in a position that, you know, for probably years that she could spoil you guys. So I feel like, you know, us coming from where we come from, it's a flex to us. My only thing is, like, I don't mind spoiling my kid, like, but as long as they appreciate it and they know that this shit just not gonna happen. Just, you know, money don't grow on trees, right? Like, long as you show me that you're trying to progress and do what you that you need to do, and being successful in what you need to do, yeah, sure, let's go get some new shoes, baby. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be progressing. You're just not finna just not be on shit.
Just ain't doing shit.
And just getting everything that you want.
And being spoiled by me, no.
Hell no, that ain't never happening. You know what I mean? You got to earn everything. You know what I'm saying? But I also, you know, since we got that part of it out the way, and you know what I'm saying, I also wanted to ask, right? Like, how is life for you as a biracial young man, right? Yes, I sound old. Yes, I couldn't find another word.
Do you actually deal with biracial problems, like sometimes just simple like racism, or your white friends not understanding you black and they saying certain shit in front of you? Do you deal with shit like that on an everyday basis?
And how do you deal with it?
Not too much when it comes to like the friends and stuff, but family, it's definitely there.
Really?
But
really?
Yeah.
Explain that. What you mean?
Mom's
side, dad's side.
Mom.
Oh, mom. Okay, mom.
Yeah, mom.
Okay.
I feel like when it comes to my black side, mom just isn't like, it's disconnect. Like, yeah.
There's a disconnect.
It's a disconnect.
You don't feel like she understands the culture, and like, you know, that half of you is this way, and that no, but when you say there's a disconnect, is it a disconnect to like you feel like she like think that it's a bad thing, or that she doesn't want you to be that way?
Yeah, because here when we're talking about mom, I don't want to speak for you. I want you to speak freely. and I want you to be heard. This is your platform. So I don't want us to put words in your mouth.
Exactly.
So is it that she's not letting you express you as becoming a black man, or she just can't relate to it, so she thinks negative of it?
She can't.
What in your words?
She can't really relate to it. I feel like that's what it is. 'Cause I remember at that time, like I think like a good 2 years ago, something like that. It's gotten better now, but it's still kind of disconnect. But at a time, it was like getting like there where like she just didn't really. She couldn't really relate to me in the black side. Mm-hmm. She couldn't.
I mean, which is
understandable. I mean, it's understandable. She's a white woman.
She's a white woman.
She's a white woman.
Yeah.
Very
and
white.
also,
Very white.
she's a white woman. She may just be thinking like, because I know for a fact she's not thinking like y'all all the same kind of people type of shit. I know she don't think like that, but she might just think she just doesn't want you falling into a stereotype that she wants to nip it in the bud.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where I'm opposite, you a black boy, you know what I mean, to me. So I don't have to nip nothing in the bud. You gonna have to deal with the shit. You're gonna have to deal with the shit. You gotta take that hood off. You can't walk around with that squirt gun.
You just can't do it.
You can't do that.
You just can't do it.
You know what I mean? She trying to nip shit in the butt. I'm just gonna be black and white. There's certain shit you just can't do. You know what I mean? And I think she is like you. Sometimes she might not just have the right words for it, and it's just coming off negative. Like, and you're taking it that way. Like, damn, like what? You know what? You don't like black people? I know that ain't the case, but you know what I mean. You don't want to jump out the window, but it's just that sometimes maybe she has to find the right words, but you have to explain that.
Facts.
Mom, I'm black. You know I'm a black boy.
Right.
This is what it is. You can guide me. You can suggest things, but I am black at the end of the day. I think that's what that's all you have to explain to her. You know what I mean? Explain in your best way. You know, and if she ain't got patience for it, if she don't want to hear it or something like that, just, hey, she can't change your skin. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. She can't change who you are. Do
you feel like all of your friends understand you? Are people like in the school? Like, I know it has to be like a situation just like, that you have to feel like when you chose your lane, right? Did you was like, okay, in your head, were you like, okay, I'm white passing or I'm black passing? Which lane I'm gonna choose? Did you feel like, hey, like I resonate more with being black, or did you at some point in your life resonate with being more white? And did you choose your friends based off of that?
That was a good question. So do you really consider yourself going into a white man or being a black man? And did you choose your friends off of being like, they can relate to me being a white dude or a black dude?
Or both.
Or both.
Both? Okay.
I was about to say before you said both. I was going to say, yeah, I want to just be mixed.
I'm a mixed kid.
I'm a mixed kid, right.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair, man. You know what I mean?
I got a question for you. When it comes, we was talking about carts and shit, vaping and drugs and all that type of shit. Do you see?
I know what you're gonna ask.
What I'm about to ask?
What's the hype in it? Look.
No. Okay. I can understand why motherfuckers want to try shit. You know what I mean? I don't understand why motherfuckers will get hooked on some shit. Right. Like hard drugs. I don't understand that. But I'm sorry, I just don't. Maybe it might be what is the hype, because sometimes it's a thrill, maybe trying shit, like, you know what I mean? So you've tried vaping before. What makes you not do it on an everyday basis?
One, I ain't trying to get caught with it.
Okay.
Two, I just can't really, especially the stuff I'm doing right now, like workouts and stuff. I can't be doing that.
That's real talk.
Like I can't be doing it no more.
Mm-hmm.
And three.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
And three, I never felt the need to just walk with one of them. Mm-hmm. Like I always was like that. I was always like just like that. Oh, if it's there, I'm gonna do it. If it's there with someone else, I'm gonna do it.
Why is that? Is it because I want to be with y'all? I'm doing what y'all doing, or is it you genuinely want to do it yourself?
I want to do it myself.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. And that was the you gave 4 reasons why?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And so no, I'm just so it's not that like vaping right now. It's not that is it you don't want it? Is it that you don't want to do it? It's just you don't have time to do it?
That too. Because also people be like,
So if you had time, would you want to do it? Like vaping, smoking weed, just doing shit you ain't supposed to be doing.
I don't really want to do it because also like people like, cause I know some people that'll be like, I got 20 who got pastas. You got $20 and the first thing you did was go on the story and said who got like I'll look at that and be like, bro, y'all be so weak, bro. That's the weakest stuff I've ever seen in my life. Y'all got $20 and said who got cards? I got $20.
You know how long it took you to get that $20?
Right.
Oh, God.
And then just gone. That's crazy. I want to know.
I want to know. So what else have you tried?
Ecstasy, pills, pop. I'm like,
No, hell no. I ain't doing. Hell
my
no.
damn belt off. Take my damn belt off in here.
And
I ain't doing no
damn.
pills.
Like,
No, that's-
So what else have
Don't
you
ever do
tried?
that.
I've done nicotine.
I'm about to say, what the fuck?
So you know, cards and blunt. That's it.
Friends or family blunt?
Friends.
Okay. Wasn't your thing? Was you high?
Yeah.
You got high.
Yeah, God.
Maybe you see what your mom be talking about?
Oh God.
I'm just fucking with
I'm
you.
just saying. No, it's the past, man. I ain't got no time for that stuff no more.
I'm just fucking with you, brother.
past.
Listen, I'm just playing.
I mean, so at 14, okay, like you experimented, you did whatever you did, right? And you just said that, like, all right, like I tried it, I don't want to do it anymore. Like I'm focused on football. That's that's you went into the right direction, right? So that's beautiful, right? Because some people try it and they never leave it alone.
Never leave it alone.
Never leave it alone.
Never leave it alone.
You're able to be like, yeah, that wasn't for me. Football. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. You know, if the viewers is over here watching, it's like, yeah, why y'all asking them that? We asking them that because like this is reality.
And we would like to understand.
And understand what's the thought process behind it, right? We're not asking him because we condoning it. So
Yeah.
I just want to make that
And
very clear.
this is my son.
Right.
I want him to be able to tell me whatever he wants to tell
Exactly.
me. She shouldn't be able to hide anything from me.
Right.
And the same for you and your kids. And if they are hiding something, that's the problem. You probably ain't got patience to listen to them, and then it's gonna get worse.
Right.
Because okay, you tried vape. Now that shit wasn't for you, huh? Now wait until that shit get right here, and wait over time until you in your 30s, and that shit gonna catch up to you. You can keep doing it if you want. That football shit, you're gonna be tired, and you think you bad now. You can be sitting on the bench. I can guide him in the right direction,
Right?
Because what I'm not gonna do is sit here and you tried that. I'm finna fuck you up.
Right.
Now, if it was crack or heroin, I would have no choice but to fuck him up.
Yeah, listen,
But,
we would have been here jumping him right
I
now.
would have no choice but to fuck him up.
Right.
What you about to say?
I was about to say it also another thing to the workouts and stuff like that. You can tell at the workouts who be smoking.
Who fucking around?
They yeah. You throwing up? That's
It's you.
It'd be y'all throwing up.
All right, I got 2 more questions before we wrap this up. What is your goal this coming school's year? What's the goal for you? And have you set any goals? Because it's healthy to set personal goals for yourself.
And a bunch of little achievable ones too.
Yes.
Make myself happy.
Make yourself happy.
Okay. You dig deeper into that.
Just trying to do the best. Get to class on time. And
Simple
do
shit.
the work. Yeah.
Just simple shit.
And that'll make you happy.
Just simple shit. Is that it for the school year?
Yeah.
What about making the team? You excited about that?
Yes, I'm excited about
You
it.
excited
I
about
definitely want to
it?
make the team.
I'm excited you to have a jersey on, and we. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you might not play with E, but you could be out there with him and shit and support him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We excited about this year. I really hope he have a stupid ass year.
Who, E?
Or E. Yeah.
Oh,
I plan on him. Yeah. Hopefully he didn't work for 4 years for this shit. I think this is his year. Like he just. Yeah.
I think he about to go off too.
So. Yeah.
Let's talk about Ethan, because I got friends that be just,
Glazing.
damn, your brother Ethan.
Ethan, I've always said this to Ethan. He doesn't know who he is.
He doesn't.
You don't get
He
it.
has
does
no
not,
clue
bro.
who he is. He walk around with a mean face all the time. He mad all the time. He might be unapproachable. You get to know him. He's just. And then if he in a bad mood, he sometimes mostly isn't always in kind of in a bad mood. But then he'll hibernate for a week and then he'll come out talkative. Hey, he all love. It's all love and shit.
He's a good kid.
He does not know who the hell he is. If he was to start streaming and shit,
Boy.
oh my God. I've always told him, boy, you need to start streaming. Handsome ass Puerto Rican boy. He don't understand that people like him, look up to him. You know what I mean? And sometimes he self-sabotages himself because he doesn't know who he is. And
I
he
get
doesn't
that.
know people look up to him.
I
You know what I mean?
You told me the same thing about myself.
He's staying about 5'4", 5'5", and he don't even understand people look up to him. You know what I mean? He doesn't know how important he is,
To a lot of people.
or how important he could be. He could be a natural born leader if he got his mind right, his attitude right. He can lead men in the water, bruh. He could lead their ass for real, for real. He just got to get everything tuned up, but.
That comes with time.
He can get it there. He talking about the military and shit. Oh, if he go to the military, we all gonna. It's gonna be one. Like I think he'll fit right in. You know what I mean? He wanted to cut all that damn hair of his, but I think he, you know, I don't know.
He a good kid.
He a real good kid at heart. He got a great heart. He just be acting tough and shit. For real, for real. He be talking a lot of shit, but we love him to death. Like he can do no wrong to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he a
but
good
my last thing, me and Mom. What do you need from us going forward to help you become this better man? What do we need to do a little better?
Trust.
Both of us? Or just mom. Or just me?
Trust is probably Mom.
Okay.
You.
Come on, dog. I ain't perfect. The fuck?
Right.
I'm perfect.
No.
I'm perfect.
No.
Fuck you talking about?
Stop it. Stop it.
I'm that man. I'm daddy shit. Fuck you talking about?
Now when the comments come in,
No, you ain't shit. No, for real, for real. What do you? Don't be afraid to hurt my feelings. This don't mean shit to me. I mean, it means a lot coming from you, but you don't get ass whoopings or anything, and you can come to me about anything. What is it that you need from me? The most important thing for me, and I might be giving it already, but keep doing it, type of thing.
patience.
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 Okay. Mom, trust him a little more. Let him knock his head. Let him come to you. If he do knock his head, he got to learn, right? Not speaking for him. He's saying trust. Me, patience.
That's
Okay.
yeah.
Valid.
That's valid.
That's valid.
That's valid, man.
Is there anything else you want to say to siblings, me, mom? Get something off your
something to you.
chest.
Calls out everything. This is a story. This is a crazy story. So last week of school, right? Last week of school. I think you can guess what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I told you ass not to go there.
Yeah. So last week of school.
And mind you, before he finishes, he said, I call everything because I literally know, I'm a know-it-all. I be calling everything. And my other kids might not want to tell you, but they'll tell you, I call everything. Go ahead.
Literally last week of school. It was Monday. I didn't go after that. I didn't go to school. I didn't go.
We were sick of the school. We
Yeah.
didn't even go to his
I
graduation.
hate that
We
school.
didn't even go
They
to the
hate that school.
graduation.
Everyone
We
hates the
hated the school. He didn't like it. We just didn't like it. Go ahead, finish.
Yeah. So I didn't listen. I go to school.
I told
on
him not to
Monday.
go to school.
Told him multiple times. He didn't even tell me one day. He told me multiple days they're going to school. I go to school. As soon as I walk in, Trion Brown, ISS. Damn, I'm in ISS the whole time.
It's crazy.
He told me. And the whole day I was just thinking, he told my ass, don't go to school. I get home, my sister told me about myself. My sister, he told you don't go to school. He did tell you don't go to school.
I call everything. Sometimes tell these kids. Sometimes we be calling it. We be calling it. Keep your ears and eyes open
because we see the plays.
We
happen.
see it. I've been there. I've been here.
Been 14.
I've been there.
Definitely
I'm telling him before he knock his head. But I realize he has to knock his head. He has to do it himself. I get it. I can only be like, that's about to happen.
Facts.
And you know what his favorite move is? He don't be doing I gotta get on his ass because he be showing me this is his favorite move. I got this. And then it happened. Damn. And then sometimes a lot of shit be happening. He be right in his room. I know he be in his room. He really fucking said this was gonna happen. He really called it because I've been there. All the shit y'all doing, we been did 20 years ago. That shit just coming back around to y'all. We been doing it. Y'all know y'all been like, oh, the 80s and the 70s, that shit ain't happening no more. Yes, it is.
History repeats itself.
The only different thing is y'all got to worry about the 12, 11-year-olds clapping your ass. That's about shit new to me.
Yeah. We got to talk about that before we end this.
That shit new as
like,
hell.
why are people y'all on ages like carrying guns,
where's
bro?
Where's the big brothers and uncles? Why I see
doing the same
bro,
thing.
Me and Junior is engulfed in like Chicago culture, and we be watching vlogs and shit. Bro, we be seeing 20-year-old, 30-year-olds walking around with 12-year-olds with ski masks on with blicks on them.
Why?
Why are you walking around with them kids? Sharing blunts, here you go, my little bro. These niggas like 11, 12.
Yeah, and as an OG, you don't even supposed to let them do that.
Bro, and I was telling my family, bro, that wasn't even allowed when the block fucking your old ass up and they beating your ass. Get your ass in school. What you doing out here?
Get off the block.
What the fuck?
Right.
And another thing, I told Michelle this the other day with dude who shot them 2 cops in Milwaukee.
Yeah, stupid.
And killed the black cop in Milwaukee. I said that would have never happened back in the day. And he was on the run. They'd have gave his ass up. You shot who? I shot 2 cops. Said, get his ass up out of here. You ain't finna make the block cop. Them old times is over with, bro. I don't know where the old time, bro. Anytime you killed a kid or some shit like that, you did something to some kid. The block off and come on. Okay. He is get his ass away from over here. We don't condone this shit. He killing cops. He making the block out. If he was still, they caught the dude. But if he was still on the run, that block was gonna be so goddamn hot.
Okay.
Yeah, we ain't. Nope. Him. Get him out of here. Get his ass out of here.
Oh God, but like as a shorty,
he ambushed 2 cops and he killed a black cop in Milwaukee or something like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. But I'm just thinking about just going back to like what he was saying. Like as a shorty though, like y'all can't even really like have a real fight anymore. Like I remember back in the day, like in Kenosha, everybody know in Kenosha, like you know what I'm saying. If you had an issue downtown at the bus station,
it was cracking.
Yeah, it was cracking.
You get your issue.
You get your issue at the bus station, bro. Like that's just what it is.
Yeah.
But now y'all can't even do that. Y'all. I mean, you know what I'm saying. If I was your age, bro, I wouldn't even fight nobody because I don't know if I got the best of him. If he was gonna blick me down.
Ain't nobody taking no ass whoopings. You might whoop his ass and get out of there. He ain't forgot about that ass whooping.
Yeah, oh my God.
Now you at a carnival and you clapped.
Down. You getting blicked down
because you whooped my ass.
That ain't crazy. That's crazy,
bro. And I don't think none of them can fight. I don't think anybody in this age bracket can really box.
I don't think so either. Bro.
I really think they can't.
That's why they got
guns.
And
guess what else they can't do? They can't write in cursive either.
You see how they built too. You see
how they built?
You know, how them little skinny kid in the shirt. Bro, look
wearing a size 28. Little ass kids.
Yeah, bro. You probably right. They probably can't.
They can't fight, bro. They can't fight. And they rude as hell to old people. Bro, I be saying some of this shit. I be seeing kids just what the fuck you old nigga? I be like, bro, you need to leave. Yeah, let's wrap this up.
I be seeing baby kids like 6-year-olds just being bitch. Bro, you a 6-year-old, bro.
I wish a 6-year-old. Man, listen.
Yeah, you better stop playing with these kids. You getting clapped. That's why we carry everywhere. Because I'm not playing. Oh, I don't carry. He always laugh at me. You don't carry no more, Dad. I don't carry no more because I'm out of the streets. But there's certain places I do carry. I go to the movie theater. I go out and about with my family. I do carry. Mm-hmm. I do carry because you're not finna.
carry every day.
You're not finna be robbing people and holding up gas stations and shit and doing all that shit in front of me. You know what I mean? To women and shit like that. while I'm standing there, I'm just I don't. You can call me Superman if you want. Like I'm just not gonna be allowing you to do shit in front of me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take issues in my own hand. I know how to do it safely. I'm gonna do it calmly. You know what I mean? If you take it there, I'll just take it there. But I have to protect the ones that my loved ones and the people surrounding me. Right. That's what I'm put here for. So if you a kid, leave me. Stay the fuck out my way. If you on that type of time, if you don't want to be clapped or anything like, stay your ass away from me.
Okay. And don't put my family in danger. It just sucks, man. It is like I don't know. All of a sudden, it's just like all of these young kids just got these blickies, bro. Switches and just thinking like shooting is cool. Like, no, bro, get your issue. Put your hands up. You take a L, learn how to take it, and then move on from it.
Bro, people be heading to take an L, bro. If you gonna, bro, on God, bro, people, bro, if you gonna get some wins, bro, it's okay, bro. If you got at least a good couple wins, 3-4 wins, it's okay to take an L, bro. Just take your L and move on.
Just take your L and move on.
Move on, bro.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah,
we talk about it. It's people. You got Trion, you got your ass what? You got your ass what last week? Why are you just do something like that, you know? Like
right.
It's different.
Well,
everybody got to win.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, we appreciate you, young man. The Trion Brown Jr.
Yeah, then you ain't got to do all that. Just call the nigga Junior. You just
Junior.
said his whole government.
He said his whole name.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you coming
on here, bro. We appreciate you being here with us, though, and understanding and making us understand, and you understanding from us. You know what I mean? We could do. We could sit down and talk again if you have any issues to bring up in schooling or it's just certain shit that we might not understand, or there's certain things that you. Maybe me talking loud, and so I might not be ever understood. That sometimes I just want you to understand. So it's a good conversation.
Facts. It was a real good conversation, man. And I just say that to y'all out there, like, you know, if y'all made it this far, this podcast is going to be a little bit longer because obviously we had a guest, so we looking at an hour and 25 minutes. But you know, hopefully y'all listen all the way into the end and understand, like, hey, we need to listen to our kids more, right? You know, as parents, I know that we always think we're right or we think that we know best sometimes, but you know what I'm saying, this young man knows himself better than we do. You know what I mean? And he's hopefully him coming out and saying exactly like how things are sometimes to him and his friends in his age group. Maybe we need to listen to that
and realize how much pressure your kids is really under to just simply make your ass happy.
Right.
You know what I mean? They not even making themselves happy anymore. They simply trying to make you happy at home. And it's so much pressure. I know you thinking it's just you got one job, go to school. Yeah, that's so much pressure for them, especially if they not having what they need at home.
110. Yeah. So I think, you know, me as a parent too, I can listen more. So and
we're not perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect up here and there. He got exactly what he need at home. So this is what it's a learning process. Everybody learning each other as they growing older. Yeah, but the thing is that we want them to be able to express that to us. They should be able to express that to us. You know what I mean? But sometimes us parents should be able to express that, get their shit off to their kids too. Right. And them just understand it and be like, okay, my parents talking, it's time to shut the fuck up on this one. So 110. Both sides. It's a give.
It's definitely a give. You know? And no relationship ever is going to be perfect. Yeah. But I just think that we need to give our youth a little bit more of a voice.
Yeah.
Right. And understand like, hey, like they're little humans too, man. They're little adults. They have their feelings. They have their train of thinking, and we just need to be receptive of that as parents.
And stop putting them through the whole just take it. Shut up and take it. Shut up and take it. Go to school. Shut up and take it. That shit is out the door, and we go full circle again. While we have this podcast, we are dealing with traumas right now in my 30s, his 30s. We dealing with it because we simply had to fucking deal with it.
Exactly.
And we sick of dealing with it. So our kids should be able to have a platform and a voice to say what they need to say, even if it's bullshit. Hear them out, then, hey, that is bullshit. Lead them in the right direction. Simple as that.
And, that's Cultures versus Vultures. Go ahead and say goodbye, bro.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
All right, y'all. It's a wrap.
All right.
Thank y'all for listening.
Cultures versus Vultures, baby. Episode 4.
Peace.